Good morning, San Francisco, broadcasting live from the Bay. It's Trust the Plug Radio, bringing you that Supreme Week 18. Let's get started.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome back, guys, to my channel, Trust the Plug. You know what it is. This time is a Friday. It's a Supreme Day, so it's a Week 18. They're collabing with Michael Jackson and Marmot, the outdoor brand. So I came to San Francisco, Friday, cold weather at 6 a.m. People are literally lining up. Yeah, I didn't expect that. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. People showed up early, huh? What time you got here, if you don't mind asking?
30 minutes ago.
Huh?
20, 30 minutes ago.
Yeah? Okay. Let me talk a little bit about this collab. So as I mentioned, it's a Michael Jackson collab. They did collab before with Supreme, so everybody probably was hyped up for this drop in my skate deck and the zip-up hoodies and also the mesh shorts. But I want to talk a little about the other collab is the Marmot. The outdoor brand, like for jacket, is similar to North Face. Probably they're gonna stop collabing with Supreme at this moment. That's why maybe Supreme did the next move, which is Marmot. I know it's not very popular. I used to have a lot of Marmot jackets and beanies back in the day. It was popular, in my opinion, in San Francisco. It's not in a streetwear culture. It's not like in a kind of like that vibe. It's more, it was skiing. At some point, it was better than North Face, guys. Let me tell you, with the time they were like early, like 2010, like 2009. In San Francisco, like Bay Area, it was like two brands, Marmot and Patagonia at that time. It was more for like, the finance bros, and it was more for, casual, like a lot of vests. Like you can dress up with Marmot, kind of that. You wear like a dressy shirt, nothing like streetwear. North Face was popular more. Like when I talk, like globally, let's say, okay? Late 90s, that's when it was popular. And in the Supreme culture, it is popular in North Face. It's like a statement pieces. We've seen a beautiful collabs. So they're coming up with the skull pile, so the skull pile design first was released back in 2018, Supreme did it. And the guy who kind of invented the art, his name is Mark Gonzalez, and I think he's one of the pioneer, like skate culture, like artist for skate culture. He's very well known, but the design it comes from the skate culture back in the early 90s to early 2000, punk vibe, skeleton head, stuff like that. People kept asking, saying why Supreme bring it back, that design on a Marmot jacket, since people did not, used to, as I said, a Marmot in the streetwear. If it was North Face, probably people felt different, but so the whole collection, there's like a beanie, a balaclava, a fleece. Let's see what we're gonna touch. I don't know, like I came like 6 a.m. I woke up at 4:30, it took me so long to get out of bed. I didn't want to show up last night. I said, it's hard, guys. Like, I'll be honest with you. I mean, shout out to these people. They show up the night before, they camp out. You got to give it to them, like it's not an easy thing, you can do it one time, but it's hard. Like Supreme, to do it every week, it's hard, when you think about it mentally. It's kind of draining. It's not easy.
Sold out, like the Michael Jackson collab, the zip-up hoodie sold out in seconds. Same, I went to the deck, sold out. Now I'm trying to go get like the Marmot beanie, the ski mask, like the balaclava, also with the skull pile. I can't check out. I don't know why.
I really love to know how people do check out on Supreme. Before, I feel it was easier. I don't know, I tried like Apple Pay, everybody kept complaining Apple Pay doesn't work. It keeps asking you for update your address or whatever, your card information. And PayPal usually is easy, but it keeps taking, like, logs you out. I don't know how, but most of the people who did check out and they got the items, they just say they do manual. So let me know down in the comment, how do you check out? What's the fastest way? I know we use apps. I'm using, the phone. I know, like, some people say the desktop version maybe is faster. So let me know down in the comment. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate everybody supporting, so we can keep dropping these kind of vlogs. I know people love Supreme. And also check out my latest video, the 24 hours in Milan, showing things around, like, in Milan. So I love to, as I always say, I love to do that kind of stuff too. So it's mixed between, Supreme, sneakers, travel, fashion. It's like a lifestyle.
We count manually all these beanies and shorts, all the ski masks. That's sharp.
We saw on the website everything was sold out, anything related to Michael Jackson, and people showed up, guys, like, for this drop. And I feel like, as I said, like, Supreme is not dead. It's getting hyped again the way it used to be, especially like here, you see like San Francisco, people showing up more than the night before, but the deck is very expensive. I'm trying to pay resale. I found somebody trying to sell for 180. I don't know, should I pay that? Market is like 190. I know it's limited because I don't think I will touch that deck. I'm probably 40 in line, even though I showed up at 6 a.m. Everybody wants the zip up hoodies, the Michael Jackson, this stuff like the ski man. But I want to talk about, somebody next to me said, like, there's a Michael Jackson movie next year is coming out. So it might bring the hype again. A lot of collectors that love Michael Jackson. Don't forget that Dangerous, that album, is one of the best Michael Jackson albums. He dropped like top like five songs. I think it's a new revolution, kind of like reinvented between like pop and hip hop and funk, and the design, the videos at that time. Think about it, like in the 90s, like the video clips, it was different. Like Michael Jordan was part of the video clip in Jam, the song he was dribbling against Michael Jackson. So think about it. So bringing music, to the streetwear, to the sports, that's what it is. And that's why people are showing up. What I keep hearing is everything is limited for this drop. Even the people going for the Marmot, like the ski mask, like balaclava, the skull pile, that one, that beanie, it's high, man. I don't want to pay everything resale. I have to decide what items should I grab for resale. Like the deck I wanted is so bad. I don't want to pay 180. I want to pay like 130, 140 max. But let's see if somebody can bless us with this deck.
Transfer money or answer cards to another person you're not talking to register today. If you do not have money ready, that's it. Next person, all right? Next thing is we have cameras at the store. So we know when people aren't here all night or are cutting or holding a spot for somebody. We have zero tolerance for that. Just know next week things will be a little bit different. Okay? Are we under understanding? Yeah. So look at your bank, unlock your card. You're in line for somebody else. They don't know what they want. Speak between each other. You have an hour to figure that out. All right? Cool.
And if you get caught shoplifting, you're going down. That hard. You forgot that like that. If you pick up anything, you're going to go down. It ain't going to 4, 10, 20, 26.
Looks like they're getting more strict this time. No spot holding or something like that's what he said. Probably for the next season. I know, probably because I don't know if people complain. I'm not sure about that, but maybe like things about my spot, your spot, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It might be. Maybe I feel for the next season it's gonna be tough. You gotta stay in. I don't know. We'll see. So it's still about openings. The store is about to open like in an hour. I don't know what's sold out, what's not sold out yet. You see, everybody's getting the deck. So I left Supreme store. I don't want to take it too long. Let's head home and unbox everything what I purchased. Just finally made it home as usual, guys. Let's go through everything what I purchased for this drop. I don't want to keep repeating myself saying every drop is a hype, but lately it's been, you know, people showing up, as I always say. So the first item that I grabbed, I did get the Supreme big logo beanie. I got the red. I didn't want to get so many of them. I only got the red and the black. Somebody wanted it, so I sold it to him. That's the one. This one was $44 plus taxes, like 50 bucks. How about that? Let's go through the main collab, which is the Michael Jackson. All right, so this is the last short, the navy. This is what I got, the mesh one. I think personally retail is high. This is what it looks like. Retail is high in my opinion. I feel also they dropped it in the wrong time. I mean, the design is nice. Also, they kind of run big. This is a large. I mean, I'm large. I think this one can fit somebody who's extra large. Let's be honest. And they're not short. They're not like the Eric Emanuel shorts, you know, when they were popular, those and trendy. They're not. These are long. They look like basketball shorts. I mean, the quality is the same thing. You got a zipper pocket in the back. You got a pocket both on the side. It's like a basketball. Look at it, 2 mesh, like, you know, double up. And the black was sold out. The white sold out. This is the second item for this Michael Jackson collab. Is the dangerous zip up hoodie. I got the size, my size XL. Let's try it on. The blue one, as I said, is sold out so fast. People just went from, they want the black one and then boom. I mean, the blue is nice, you know? When you saw it, I posted it on my IG. So this is the design. I'll put it. I'm already wearing a hoodie, so let's see what is made of. It's made in Portugal. Yeah, Portugal makes good clothing. So Supreme's always been doing. It's not heavy. It's not like the usual. It's not your usual box logo hoodie. It's not heavy. It's my size. It is fire. I think the blue is better. Let me know what you guys think. If you got the blue, I think the blue, and you got Supreme here in the hoodie. It feels like more faded. I think I saw the blue, and it pops up more the design. You got the second collab was a Marmot. It's an outdoor brand for skiing, for outdoor, you know, like hiking, camping. As I said, I think Supreme is very smart. Let me tell you why. I don't know what happened, as people saying is between them and North Face, they're not doing collabs anymore. Who's not stopped doing? Maybe North Face stopped doing. Nobody knows. North Face came back again. You know, it's very popular. We saw the young generation wearing the, you know, the puffer jacket. That one, the classic one, the 700 or the 550. So they might think, oh, you know what? We don't need Supreme anymore. I don't know. I can be wrong, but Supreme is smart. Or the other way around is like maybe Marmot came to Supreme and say, hey, let's do a collab. I'll pay you more than North Face. And then they brought basically Marmot, they give them like a new market, which is like a young generation streetwear. Because as I said, Marmot never been on this kind of, it's never been. It was like, you can look up their stuff. It's like, not saying mid, it's a good quality. I said I've had it, I had the beanies, I love it. But it's not streetwear, it's like classic, like green colors, like simple, you know? It's not flashy, but I think by dropping this collab, people at first, they say, oh, they don't know most people about Marmot. And they say, oh, we don't want that skull design or whatever. You know, this is what people say in the internet when they see like the drop list on Tuesday. They say, oh, it's whack, whatever. But in reality, people wanted that stuff. Everybody was looking for that skull item, the skull design. And as I said, Marmot is very smart. So that's why I'm gonna show you, this is what I grabbed. I did get the balaclava. This one is $78. So, you know, like 2 weeks ago, I showed you in my video, I got the balaclava, the Polytech, and I paid $58, and everybody said that one is high, that's expensive. And now we got the Marmot, and then You have here like the reflective Marmot on the side. You got the Marmot in the back. Oh, you got Supreme also on the side too. So you got, people love logos, you know, they love to see Supreme logos. You got Supreme tag inside too. Oh, you got Supreme box logo in the back. This one's gonna do numbers. I don't know why I didn't buy the black one. I thought this one is way better. Let's put it on. It's kind of tight. Give me your money. I think this one will do good for people who love to ski. It's like a, you know, it's not flashy, but flashy at the same time. And I did grab these two. The black one, like the beanie. Let's open one. This one I paid resale, guys. Like, so people knows, I paid 90 bucks. This one, it was very limited. The black one is not that limited, but it was sold out by the time I left the store, maybe. You got the same thing, you got Supreme there. It's 3M reflective too. And you got a small tag, Marmot. Yeah. Oh, it's very light. Light, what do you guys think? Does it look good on me? No, I don't know. This one, the fleece skull Marmot too. Let's try it on and see what it looks like. I got an XL. I think all this collab in the resale market, it's gonna do well in the future. Yeah, I like fleece. You got Marmot there, Supreme box logo on the back. So you guys, you know, people always ask, they want to know there's any Supreme thing on it. Oh, you got Supreme here, 3M reflective. You know, I forgot about the long sleeve thermal, whatever, like a Marmot too. I slept on that one. I forgot. You know, you get tired, you overthink when you're in line. I think this one runs kind of big, okay? So I'm wearing, this is an XL, my hoodie is an XL, so I think it's baggy. So it depends how do you like your vest or like your jacket. I think this one is baggy. It fits me. It's a little bit hanging right here, but I think fleece, and I like fleece stuff when it's like more tight, so you can wear it underneath as layer, and then you put a jacket. But I think this one by itself, so you probably might need to go maybe, I don't think large will fit me because I have long arms, so XL is good for me. See here, like XL, but it's kind of baggy, but it's okay. I need maybe to lift more weight or something like that. What else I did grab for this drop? Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, you know? Nothing. They didn't even give us like stickers and none of that stuff for this drop. I wish they did like a stickers for Michael Jackson. But overall, guys, what do you think of this drop? Like usual, you know, like I did like it, especially the Michael Jackson stuff, the Marmot too. Oh, one thing before I go, the deck, guys, you know, only 10 decks they had at Supreme store. Only 10 in San Francisco. I think Supreme it's not dead. Let's be honest. There's more people. There's social media. People see TikTok videos. They start showing up more. But yeah. So I know. Let me know down in the comments, guys. What do you think of this drop? What piece did you like? Did you grab anything online? What do you think of the Michael Jackson? So as usual, and I appreciate everyone for supporting this channel, and I really love seeing like more community showing up for Supreme. I like that. And one more thing I want to say is just like all I want is like I notice is like always be respectful online. That's all I can say. You can do your thing, but just there's people that show up before you hours, so don't try to be like kind of like sneaky or like, I don't know, respect the community, respect the game, because I showed up at 6. You might think, oh, I came early, but I'm not. But people showed up the night before, so you gotta respect those people too for showing up. And then don't be hating and saying like, oh, resellers or they're gonna sell. If you want to show up 2 days before, that's how the game is, you know. But just keep it everybody like, you know, on the safe side. Everybody's safe, no problem. So Supreme, because I tell you something, if you make anything or they notice anything, and I know I showed on my video, they're gonna be more strict. They might ban you. That's the thing. That's the message, I think. And now Supreme is very hot. Put that in mind, look. So don't burn bridges, don't mess it up, because Supreme people, you're gonna see them every week. If you're gonna be there every week, it's the same people. They're not going nowhere. It's the same people too waiting in line. So don't burn bridges. Make friends if you want to. You don't have to, but always be respectful, and always be respectful to the people working at the store, you know? So nothing like, you know, think about it. If you get banned, that's it. You can't be in that store. So that's it for this drop, and I hope to see you probably week 19. I thought it was this one, the last one. Happy holidays and happy New Year's, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.